Hello, everybody. Welcome to Here I Go Again. It is the last day of 2025, and this morning started out very much like yesterday morning. Warm. Yesterday was 70 degrees, although that was 8 o'clock. This is 7 o'clock. It might warm up a bit. I don't know, but it's still like 68 out here. And big drops of rain on the ground from time to time, but no real downpour. I am having my Tim Hortons in my Minnie Mouse cup. Actually, it's my wife's Minnie Mouse cup, but whatever, it was clean and I took advantage of it. So I have a really busy day today at work. Today is actually one of technically my working days, and it's the last day of the year. So we're going to be busy today, but I'm not going to waste it. I'm not going to lose this day. So I decided to start taping the vlog early and just kind of go about the day. Maybe talking about things that I'm thankful for that happened in 2025. Maybe things that I didn't know I should be thankful for in 2025, but I actually am. One of the things, let's just talk about this right now. We've lived here for a little more than 16 years, but look at this. They paved our street. I don't know. Actually, I do know. It was right about when I started this channel. Not this channel, my other channel, Jungle Land 805. August 12th. It was right in that area. And one of the reasons that I'm thankful for this is that right there. What do you think? Should I do a morning run down the freshly paved street? I think I will. Let's give it a shot. Let's take a walk up to the top of the street and carve down it. I also, once I'm done hitting the street with the skateboard, I gotta fill up my brown can a little bit. Oh, look, somebody has their Christmas tree in there. Brown can. Brown can. Mine's green now because I have the new one. I use mine a lot because I'm a pretty avid gardener. And I like it to go out full every time because I pick it up every week and I like it to go out full. And it's not full this time, so I need to go trim a few things down before I go to work. And as I've been walking up the street here, I'm already getting text messages from work at, I don't know what it is, about 7:10 in the morning. So I'm interested to see what that's all about. Okay, I am reaching the top of the street, as you can see by how much street there is behind me. They said they need me at work early, so I don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, busy day today. Last day of the year. All right, so at first I'm just going to give you a little view of what I see cruising down. I really carved the street because it's got enough slope to it. Let me see if I can get the hang of this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, no gimbal. I think it helps because it lets me do stuff like this, right? It's so nice having this street. So I guess this is the first thing I could think of that I was thankful for 2025. Let me carve through here. The cars are a little close, so I need to, if I turn too much, the tips of my flip-flops catch on the street. So I never build up enough speed to go actually like do a loop in my carve. I would like to do that. It would be fun. I tried it several times. I don't know. Maybe I need a little more practice. Let's not hit this car here. Okay. All right. Hey, you know what? It's better than the last run I made out here. I came out here at night one time and oh man, I still feel that to this day. Whoa. Trash cans, watch out for the trash cans. I've actually been getting more texts from work as I've been doing this. So I gotta go get my stuff trimmed. Let's try a big circle at the end of the street here. And not enough to go around. Okay. Gotta go trim some stuff in the garden to get the brown can. Sorry. I'll just say yard waste can. Mine's green. It's a new one. Normally brown cans, but I will see you here in a little bit as it is starting to rain big droplets on me now, but not too much, and it's not cold at all. See you in a bit. I found this whole grouping of stink bugs in this tree that I was trimming, and they were all like kind of congregating on one little branch. And when I cut the end of the branch, it snapped and it threw them all off. So I'm going through and putting them back on the tree because they're not completely mature yet. This one is a little more mature than some of the other ones, but I want them to have a good start to the new year as well. So I'm placing them. Let's see if I can get this on camera here. I'm placing them back on the tree. There you go. Are you there? I'm going through and placing them back on the tree that I flicked them out of so that they can continue to mature before they take flight. I would hate to think that I was the reason for starting off somebody's new year wrong. Okay, so I just spent like 10 minutes looking for this little one. This one was the least mature of the bunch. Let me get in here real close and see. And so this one, there you go. You can see how they start out. They don't look like the adults at all. But there you go, guy. There you go. Just hang on now. So they like to just sit in one spot and pump up their wings and stuff. All right, I feel better now. I like to trim these little berries off because they just drop, and because I water out here, they sprout, and I don't need any more of these trees out here. But so I was trimming it off and I saw them all clustered around one joint in the little branch, and I thought, okay, I'll cut past them. I'll get a cool little video of them. As soon as I cut the branch, like the rest of it just flicked and they kind of went everywhere. And I could tell they were juveniles, so I kind of felt bad. I'm like, oh, look at this. Look at this. Come here, dude. I found another one. Okay, so where are you? Let's get you back in your tree here. There you go. So I felt terrible. I think that's all of them. At least I found the smallest one. I found that little juvenile that wasn't even anywhere ready to go. But yeah, I felt bad. I don't know, I feel bad for even the small little things, especially those. Those are kind of cool. Pretty unusual things to see around the yard. So I guess they can be thankful for me for 2025. Maybe not. I'm the one that put them on the ground anyway, so. Just like yesterday, at this exact time, right around 8 o'clock, big spots of rain on the ground that don't keep the ground wet, and pretty much 70 degrees. Hey everybody, does this actually work? Whoa. Thank God for all the driving aids these days, right? Yeah, so anyway, excuse the attire. I do have to go do a little work. As I told you, I'm like super busy today. Had to do some stuff at the shop. Now I'm off to, I think like Century City area, and then I got to go to Newport Beach. but that is what's going to get me closer to a place that I need to be. Not for this channel, but for my other channel, Sherman Library and Gardens in Corona Del Mar. So yeah, I do have my Hawaiian shirt with me, which will go on before I do the video. I knew I was going to have to do the daily vlog in sections today, just because of whatever. I had to get up early, start on that. Rode the skateboard down the street. That was fun. And now I am en route to do some more work and then have a lunch, get the video made, go do some more work, and then get back to Ventura and do New Year's Eve with my family. Don't get me wrong. I'm looking here. I have all kinds of driving aids in this car, though. I've got lane keep assist. I've got blind spot. I've got adaptive cruise control. I got the whole accompaniment of driving aids. So I can kind of do both at the same time, just legally, as long as I'm not holding the thing. The phone, I'm gonna say it. In this case, I shoot everything with my iPhone. Being a new YouTube content creator, producer, whatever you want to call it, I didn't go and, blow a bunch of money on stuff. I don't know if I ever will. I'm actually pretty satisfied with the way that the content comes out using the iPhone. So works pretty good for me. I have a drone. It's borrowed. Guy had it for 14 years, never used it. Thing still works fine. So I use that from time to time. I've got a GoPro, which we bought the kids some years ago. I did spend some money on microphones, I'm gonna have to tell you. But with the daily vlog, I've actually found that the ambient noise is actually kind of nice to have in the video. I don't think it's disturbed you as a viewer too much, but it adds something, I think. When I pop the microphone on, like, I can be standing next to a waterfall and you can't really hear the waterfall. You hear my voice. So when I'm doing stuff like that, I kind of want to take in all the elements, like the rain here today. I don't know if you can hear that, but we finally got rain. It finally cooled down enough to where the water started to come out of the sky in this system, which is funny because it was like 71 all night long. I woke up, I think it was 68 at like 6 in the morning. But anyway, heading down to Newport Beach as far as my furthest destination. Maybe I'll jump over to Nook Coffee in Costa Mesa, another one of my favorite my favorite coffee spot ever. Their espresso pulls are top notch. You're not going to find a better place. Nook. They've got 3 locations. Costa Mesa, over there at the Enclave, I think it's Hawthorne area. And then they have one over by like Rancho Cucamonga, I think somewhere over by there. I don't know. I've been to all 3 of them. Don't quote me on that last location. And I thought they were going to open a new location just to take some pressure off of the Hawthorne area location there, right off of the 405. It's always a huge line out there. So I might go get thoroughly caffeinated at Nook, which that would be a treat. That would be a treat to end 2025 for sure. They are operating the Goodyear blimp in this inclement weather. I hope it's in focus. I'm driving, so I can't, look over there. Oh, I wished I had time to go see you today. Billy's at the beach. Love that place. Well, even though the Sherman Library and Gardens is open today, they closed it too. So I am completely out of luck on this one. So my Jungleland 805 channel is going to have to wait for another installment. This was going to be perfect though. They have some greenhouses in here with some really cool water features and tropical plants and stuff. So I didn't make it by 2. What time is it? 2:44. I got here at about 2:41, so I missed it. But that's okay for this channel because I'm down here in Newport Beach. I'm done with my work. I'm gonna go find another adventure to go on before heading back to Ventura. Well, that did not take long to figure out what I was gonna do next since the Sherman Library was closed. We're here at the lab off of Bristol in the city of Costa Mesa, and we are about to enter one of my favorite coffee shops anywhere in the world. Yeah, I knew you guys wanted to see me on the last day of the year, right? Yeah. Nice to meet you. You have the best espresso pull anywhere in California. I don't know how you do it, but I love Nook Coffee. All of the locations. All the locations. You have 3 more locations coming. Oh, wait, hold on. Breaking news here.
We got one in Corona del Mar, we got one in La Palma, and maybe one in Montclair soon. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought there was going to be another one over by Hawthorne just to take a little pressure off of that one because it's so busy.
Yeah, that one is really busy.
It's you go there and the line is like so long. Let me see this guy work his magic. There. Look at him. I'll get your face in there too since you're getting all into it.
The simple heart. That's like.
Look at that. Yeah, and these guys have always been so cool to me. Yes. Here it is. A Nook latte. Can't beat it. Happy New Year. This is what they call the lab. Should I walk you around here? Let me get out from under this tree first. So I'm not getting rain distilled with a little goop from the tree. I don't know, but let me walk you around this place real quick and show you. It's called the Lab Anti-Mall kind of thing. So they do have like some restaurants and stuff, and these little Airstreams have shops in them. They've recently redone these barrels because they completely like rusted out. So they have like this cool fountain here that is always running. And it sounds really cool. See, you wouldn't be able to hear this if I had my lavalier mics on. Let me go wide here so you can take it all in. But yeah, this is it's always one of the cool features here. And you always see models and photographers running around here. Obviously, probably not today because of the rain, right? But, oh, and I'm sorry, I left my gimbal in the car. I didn't want to bring it out in the rain. And I didn't want to look like a dork in the coffee shop carrying that big thing. Something I might have to get over at some point if this channel goes as expected. But let's take a walk through here. They have a Cuban restaurant, which is really good. I've eaten there. La Habana, I believe it's called. And this bar is closed at the moment. But man, let me tell you, it's got such a rustic feel to it. Rustic feel. I've been in there before too.
I think it opens at 4.
Have you been in there?
Oh, yeah.
It's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
And then it goes back here. There's a shoe store. A lot of the shops seem to be not operating right now. These tables are usually full of people. And they have a donut store here my kids love. You see how they have shops in these Airstreams? Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look here. So it's a vinyl shop with in an Airstream. Pretty cool. And then they have this place over here where people can just come and chill and hang out. Look at that. Pretty sweet. And other shops in here. Oh, the rain's off of me now. And then across the street, they have kind of a sister, a brother, companion to this called The Camp. So I don't go to that one as much because my big draw here obviously is Nook Coffee. It's the first place I found here and I love it. It's just Really good espresso pull. Now that I'm properly caffeinated, I have not yet had lunch, so I think I know where I'm gonna go. This is where I was going to go to lunch. They used to have a Noggles across the street from my high school in Ventura. And let me tell you, it was such a hit. The fries were so good. The tacos, the hamburgers, everything was amazing. The only location that I know of is here in Fountain Valley. And I think I was here a week or two ago and got some tacos and some French fries. The French fries are more like Del Taco French fries now. They're not the same as they were, but they're closed. So, you know what? No big loss because, in fact, for the food, I'm not knocking you guys. I'm glad that you brought back Noggles, the brand. Tio Flaco's Tacos has the most amazing tacos, mulitas, al pastor. Let me get back into the rover here. Tio Flaco's. So I'm a little sad that the Noggles was closed today, but I'm not. If that makes any sense. It was weird because I was here like 5 years ago. Last week. Whenever I was here last, about a week ago. About 5 years prior to that, I was here visiting the same customer, and I had gone to Noggles because I'm like, hey, they got a Noggles in Fountain Valley. I haven't been there in years since they closed the one in Ventura. They probably closed them. Well, they did close them all over. But I figured, well, I'm visiting the same customer. I'm very close by. I'm just going to go there and have some tacos. And I was kind of like, but I was really close to Tio Flaco's. But I came over here. And then today, first stop here. Now I'm going to have to travel a little bit deeper into Fountain Valley, which is fine. Not a big deal. It's worth it. Tio Flaco's Tacos, you better be open because I am hungry and I kind of missed you last time to go to Noggles. All right, let's go check it out. Here's a little side note here. I'm going to go out so that see that wall right there? This is at Bouchard and Ellis Road here in Fountain Valley. So many cars have crashed into that stupid wall right there. I always loved that yard because they got the palm trees in the back, because I'm all into the palm trees and stuff. I hear they changed like the way the light when you turn, maybe it's a green arrow or something. I didn't take that close of a look at it, but pretty problematic for those poor people living there on the corner. It looks like they have a beautiful backyard, like lots of palms and stuff. Oh my God. I'm having no luck today with places I want to. This is spot number 3. The Sherman Library Garden closed. Should have got there at 2. They closed at 3, which I don't know what time it is. It must be close to that because one of the guys was just leaving. And Noggles is closed. So it's going to be a little adventure, I guess, trying to find lunch somewhere between Fountain Valley and Ventura. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see what I can do. Hell, if I knew all this was going to happen, I just would have stopped at Billy's at the beach. I don't know. Let's get back on the road and see what I find here. So I just put in my navigation, my home address, just because I know I got to be traveling that way to go home, even if I do stop for lunch on my way. And then it says I'm going to get home at 5:49. And I also love to cook. I'm shocked that I don't have a channel about cooking, but I love to cook too. So that's a long time to get home. I may just drive all the way through. I hate to cut the adventure short. I don't know how much of an adventure it's been. It's been more of a letdown, to tell you the truth. I would have really loved to have some Noggles tacos or some Tio Flaco's mulita is what I was going to get. I love the mulita with the al pastor. They cook their meat over wood, so you get the flavor. Sherman Library and Gardens would have been wonderful for my other channel. So anyway, I got my work done today. I got my Nook coffee. I'm happy. Got the skateboard down the street this morning. And I think for midnight, I am going to break out my conch shell and give that thing a nice blow. Oh, and tomorrow, I got to look this up. So Ventura does a thing. Well, Ventura doesn't do it. In Ventura, some guys that I know do a thing where they go down to the harbor and we all blow our conch shells for New Year's, for the new year, for the incoming year, or for the, we do it on the 1st, so the new year. And I've done it once. I think this will be like their 15th year running. And it's pretty cool. It's this guy, Kenny. He's part of a band called the Cocoa Knots. Not spelled like Knots. Coco. They do a lot of island music. They do a lot of like Jimmy Buffett stuff. Really just mellow. Yeah, I should do a video with them sometime. I think they're still using the picture I took of them for their promotional stuff. And my neighbor, Dirk from Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, he's also in that band most of the time. When I see him, he's playing with them anyway. He plays the stand-up bass. And he's also, I mean, a lot of you, if anybody's a fan of Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, you would know. But yeah, we live in the same neighborhood, and his dog likes to walk across my grass, and I encourage dogs and neighbors alike to walk across my grass barefoot if they can, if they will, just because it feels so nice. I know what it feels like, and I'm happy to share that with everybody. But yeah, Dirk's a good guy. Kenny's a good guy. The other guys in the band. So that might be a good little adventure for tomorrow. But tonight, blow the conch shell at midnight. What do you think? I think it sounds fun. I took that thing all around the Southwest with me to like Zion and Monument Valley and stuff. And let me tell you, those places echo so good. I think you could probably hear that thing from 2 miles away. I know at least a mile because my wife tested it with me. Let's get home, let's cook, let's blow the conch shell and ring in the new year and get ready for tomorrow's adventure. Hey, I wanted to come back on here before it got too dark to shoot in the car anyway. And since this is the end of 2025, I did want to say something about something that I'm really grateful for. I don't know what order it went in, if it was the channel, my other channel, or my new computer, or something else. I don't know. I just, listen, with the new computer, I'm editing a lot faster, okay? So I'm like, I can edit more. I can edit faster. I have more storage, so I can make more videos if I want. I got excited about being able to just say more, because that's kind of, I wanted to say more than my other channel would allow me to, not allow me to. They would be appropriate for my other channel. Let's put it that way. People on the other channel tune in for a certain thing. The other channel is what got me started, and I want to keep that kind of pure for what it is, for what it's supposed to be, the tropical gardening and all that. But with the new computer and me wanting to say more as far as on different topics, just riffing a little bit, you know, talking about what's going on and the little adventures I go on. As you can see, just in this will be the fifth episode of this daily vlog so far, semi-daily. I'm just going to stick to the semi-daily thing. I'm always out and about. different places, doing different things, eating different places, different coffee shops, things like that. So I wanted to be able to get that out there. Now that I got the new computer, I can edit a lot more. I want to say more. I want to shoot more. I want to edit more. And it's changed my life, I think, in a fairly positive way, just for the fact that now I'm looking at the day like, I got to do more. I got to do more. I got to do this. I got to do that. And that hasn't cut into my life as far as my sleep, my work, my other channel, taking care of my garden, things like that. Let me tell you what it's cut into. And this is why I say maybe it's a good thing. I used to pretty much end every evening with chilling on the couch, scrolling through YouTube. Not that that's a bad thing. I still do that. But I would have a little rum. And then it would be a little more rum. And then a little more rum. And I would just do that until I went to sleep. And I didn't do it to sleep. I actually like the taste of rum. But now I see that as something that's like taking time away from me being able to put these videos together and find something interesting to do and get that out there. And with the new computer, it has really aided in that. And me putting these videos for my other channel and not being able to expand it to the things that the other things I want to talk about, I guess it just kind of all came together at once at the right time. And now I'm like, I'm not even thinking about going home and having some rum, I mean, I'm thinking about doing the things that I like to do, shooting the videos, editing them, getting them up, cooking, obviously. I love to cook. That's exactly why when I saw the time when I would be home from this little work trip to, I'm transitioning from the 405 to the 101. It's probably the slowest, it's probably the slowest part of the freeway anywhere, except for right over there where you're transitioning from the 101 to the 405, especially in the mornings. Very slow through here. So anyway, yeah, it all came together at the same time. So I think maybe the linchpin of the whole thing might have been the new computer. So I'm just going to blame it on the new computer. More storage, much faster. It just rips on the editing. And that's just now translated. The speed of the computer and the capability has translated into, I need to say more. I need to cram more in the day. And that's not a bad thing at all. I'm not seeing that as a bad thing. I'm not looking at every day saying, oh God, I wish I could have done that. No, I'm just going, I'm doing it. And I think it's great. It's a different outlook on life. And I'm enjoying it right now. So semi-daily, yes, for now, semi-daily, because I don't want to promise anything and drop the ball, but it's going pretty good right now. If you ask me, there's been a few little hiccups here and there, but for the most part, 99%, I'm going to say I like it. It's cool. I don't miss the rum at all. Mostly rum. 99% rum. Now, having a drink when I go out, like I went out with my wife for dinner. I had a margarita. No big deal. But I couldn't have been making videos when I'm having dinner with my wife, but that's different. I like the flavor of like tequila and rum. So I don't want to just say, oh, I'm not doing that anymore. And then that's that. Or if I do it at dinner, I'm going to want to do it at home. But, and then the other night when we went to dinner, remember when I got my hair cut and we went to dinner, going to a very nice place, that wasn't even on me price wise. I could have sat there and drank all night. It would have been covered for me. I just had the water that they brought to me because I was thinking about when I got home, I'm going to finish this video. I'm going to get it up. I got too much to do. Probably the same. It's like the same philosophy when I go to Disneyland. I don't drink when I go to Disneyland. Like I could leave the park and go to Trader Sam's, happily leave the park and go to Trader Sam's. But drinking during the day puts me to sleep. And when I'm at Disneyland, I don't want to feel groggy. I want to be out there doing things, you know, seeing what I want to see, and going to the tiki room and getting me some Bengal barbecue, Bengal barbecue is the best. I'm thankful. There we go. I just had it in October. I'm very thankful for Bengal barbecue for 2025, for all the years, because I can't eat wheat. I could, but I'd have to eat a lot of Tums to balance out the effect that it has on me. And I really hate the taste of Tums. So I'm off of wheat and I sleep through the night. It's much better. I don't have to eat a bunch of antacids. I don't have to eat any antacids. I hope that suffices for something that I am thankful for this year, for the very end of the year. And the person who was the reason for that new computer, I'm going to thank them in person, not here on the video. I'm not going to talk about them, who they are in my life, but I am going to thank them and tell them why next time I see them. I'm not going to do the thank you for joining me for Here I Go Again, the official blog of Daniel Smith Ventura, just yet, because I'm going to try to get that conch shell blow at midnight tonight and then say it to you then and send you off into the new year with a big thank you for spending your time with me here on Here I Go Again. All right. See you in a bit. I've got the tiki torches going in the backyard. Not have anything to do with New Year's Eve, but just for the fact that I'm grilling right now. But we're getting ready to count down to 2026, say goodbye to 2025, and waiting to blow that conch shell right at midnight. Happy 2026, everybody. Thank you for joining me here on Here I Go Again, the official vlog of Daniel Smith Ventura. Take care.